I'm very excited about our guest. He is a dear friend to me. He is more than a friend. He is forever family. And he's a man of great vision and is not only a pastor, but he's a pastor of pastors and now one who trains pastors. And I'm excited to walk through his story.
Yeah.
And Doug, it's great to have you with us. Our guest is Doug Logan. And I know, Doug, we'll have no trouble filling 2 hours.
Yeah.
And maybe 4 hours.
Yeah. Oh, really?
I barely talk.
I noticed
That's
that you
right.
have a bit of a bland personality.
The thing that I've really
so.
noticed about Doug is he's just reticent to share his heart. I mean,
That's putting it really mildly.
You just don't. You can sit for probably 30 seconds and not know what Doug's about.
I love when there's not only like verbal communication, but you speak with your body, and you speak with your body a lot. You have your hand on my shoulder. Met you yesterday, and I was like, this guy's best friends with me. I feel like I've known him forever.
I thought you were gonna give me money.
So we're gonna do what we always do in these podcasts. We want to walk through Doug's story. I think his story is important, and we'll really see the gospel illustrated by a story, and then we'll get into some particular points of ministry that I think are really important.
So, Doug, we want to start by really getting to know you a little bit. Tell us where you're from, where you were born, and kind of how you were raised, what environment you were in as a kid.
Dr. Tripp, I love you, man, and it is amazing and awesome to be here. So excited as a crazy benefactor of your ministry, your love. You and your wife have cared for my family, and from making sure I had food to making sure I knew the text. You've covered the gauntlet of Doug Logan's life.
Yeah.
And for this little young boy with no degree for many, many years, you believed in me and gave me some challenges, charges, and great comfort knowing that I had you in my corner. So yeah, I wanted to make sure that the world knows I love this man and deeply love him. And my son still calls him his favorite preacher. And if he was younger, I would have put him out. But he said that when he had his own house. But
right, he's allowed to say that now, yeah.
But yeah, man, I grew up born and raised in Paterson, New Jersey, which is North Jersey near Manhattan. So I grew up there as a Yankees, Giants fan when I was little and not wise yet. And I transitioned in 1983. My mother passed away, and I went to live with my oldest sister. So my oldest sister is 22 years my senior.
Okay.
And so she raised me upon my mother dying in South Jersey, and then went to North Carolina. I went to high school in Charlotte, then a college, North Carolina A&T in Greensboro. Came back to Jersey about 91, opened a barbershop, and owned a barbershop for many years, where I learned, as I've been told, barbershop apologetics, because you argue with everybody about everything all day without any facts.